Hello, my name is Kate May, Modern Day Mystic, and here is your weekly tarot readings for the week from the 31st of October. I'm using my new Astro Tarot deck here. I haven't quite got them published properly yet. This is just the sample deck, but more will be revealed soon. So let's go in with Aries anyway. Let's have a look at Aries. Six of Swords, Aries, you are moving into calmer waters this week. If things have been troublesome for you, if things have been a little bit difficult, don't worry. You may not know what's ahead of you, but the energy in front of you is becoming a lot clearer, a lot calmer, and a transition that is taking place is going to take you where you need to go. Do not worry about any bumps in the road. Do not worry about emotions getting heightened around yourself. Just trust the process, trust the journey. But you're moving into calmer waters, Aries. Let's have a look for Taurus. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus. This sits super comfortably with you because, like you, she is an earth sign. Now, you may be getting some really good advice this week from somebody who's well connected to their finances, perhaps business advice, somebody who's very nurturing, somebody who's very practical, somebody very resourceful. It's also asking you to be resourceful now. Have a look perhaps around your home, how you can make some extra cash, maybe chucking some things on eBay there, or getting rid of things that no longer serve you, but will can serve other people that you can make a quick buck from. This card also reminds you that you've got what it takes to be able to bring in a solid foundation around yourself, Taurus, to bring in more comfort, to bring in more security, and to bring all that wisdom, all that knowledge together on a practical level to make the best things work out for you this week. An excellent card, Taurus, bringing you that security that you really need, that great financial stability there, as well as lots of nurturing, lots of support, and lots of abundance that's coming your way, Taurus. Let's have a look for you, Geminis. Seven of Cups, Geminis. Now, this asks you to think about your choices wisely. You could easily get caught up in a lot of emotional things. Now, Geminis, you're the sign of communication, and actually this week starts off the Mars in Gemini retrograde. So you're going to have to be really careful about how you say things, how you word things. This card indicates be careful with your words, be careful with your heart, Geminis, and maybe try and look at things a little bit deeper. Don't go for what you think is shiny on the outside because it could be quite dull on the inside. So weigh up all your options. Sevens in the tarot looks at reevaluating things. Now, this is emotions, so you're reevaluating your emotions this week, Geminis. But it really is a reminder to dig a bit deeper and not just to touch that surface of whatever choices, whatever decisions that you've got to make. Things may not be clear until you go a little bit deeper. Let's have a look at you, Cancerians, the Hermit. So this week, Cancerians, it's a week to go within, do some meditation, do some reflection, take some time out for yourselves, introspection. Think about all your hopes and dreams, things that you've put in a little box. You're now going to be able to start opening that box and really realizing the potential for those hopes and dreams. Cancerians, if you're feeling a little bit lonely, a little bit left out in the cold, do not worry. Recognise it, become aware of it, and then do something about it. There is hope around you, but you may need to just light that spark a little bit brighter than what you have been. Let's have a look, Leos. The High Priestess, Leos, for you. Now, this week, Leos, it's asking you to really trust your intuition, to follow what feels right for you. If something feels good, go for it, but if it doesn't, maybe leave it out there. There may be some things going on that's a little bit hidden for you, Leos, as well. Perhaps things aren't clear on the surface, so there's a need for you to trust your instinct more. You might find that you're drawn to real spiritual things, to be getting some advice and guidance from perhaps a spiritual teacher or a spiritual leader. And if you're a spiritual teacher yourself, perhaps you're exploring that, advancing yourself and your skills a little bit more. Let's have a look at Virgos. Virgos, you've got the you've got the Eight of Swords. So this card indicates that you're frustrated, Virgos, and you could be blaming everyone and anything around you, but you're going to have to look within. Now, this card says where there's a will, there's a way. At first glance, you might think that you're frustrated, you might feel that you're trapped, that there is no way out of a situation. But if you trust your intuition and look around it in a different way, turn things upside down, you'll see that there is a chance for you to break free, that there's a chance for you to change that mindset. This card says don't play the victims, Virgo. Try and break out of that negative thinking pattern, because there are great things that are coming from you, but you need to break that freedom first. You need to break that trail of thought so that you don't keep going round and round circles, bringing yourself down. Let's have a look at Libra. The Queen of Cups for you, Libra. Lovely card because you've got that Venus energy around you. Now, she is asking you very much to trust your intuition. You could open a can of worms at the moment, Libra, but you're trying to keep a lid on things. You're trying to keep your emotions in check. Now, you may also have been trying to do everything for everyone else. So this week, it's really important that you put your own needs first, that you nurture yourself, that you pay attention to what fits for you, not what fits for everyone else. Sometimes that's easier said than done, but this week, Libra, it's really important that you do put yourself above anyone else this week. Be mindful that you could open a can of worms, so trying to be in control of your emotions is the right way forward at the moment. Let's have a look at Scorpios. Ooh, interesting. Queen of Swords, Scorpios. Now, we're in Scorpio season, and that can bring, as well as a heightened intuition, it can bring a bit of a sting to the tail. And the Queen of Swords indicates that there could be a little bit of an argument this week, or perhaps something that you need to be clear about. Not everyone likes to hear the truth, but at times it's needed. And this week, Scorpio, is certainly needed. There's a need for you to be direct, quite cutting, matter of fact, and to the point. There's no good beating around the bush. You need to be direct, dealing with the situation or perhaps a person or people. There seems to be one particular thing, Scorpio, that's on your mind at the moment, and that needs direct focus and attention right now. Once that's been done, you can clear the air and start to ease into the week, a much more peaceful time than perhaps when you first started it. Let's have a look at Capricorn. The Seven of Wands, Capricorn. So sevens in the tarot are reevaluating things. So you could be reevaluating your work. You could be reevaluating where you're putting your energy now. This card is a super reminder for you to stand up for yourself. Hold on to what you feel is worth it. Stick up for yourself and not let people get the better of you. It also indicates that you could be caught out with things. So there's a need for you to be prepared for all eventuality this week, Capricorns. Don't worry about missing the chance or missing the boat on something. This card indicates that you'll be able to hop back on and grab that back. It is a winning card as well, Capricorns, winning the battle. So whatever you're up against this week, Capricorns, just know that you can win the battle. Keep going. Aquarius. Three of Swords, Aquarius. Okay, there could be some things that are a little bit challenging this week for you. Perhaps there's emotional things that are going on. We have Mars in retrograde, and that indicates old wounds, old emotions, things that we might need to readdress in order to be able to heal. So whatever's going on around you, Aquarians, at the moment, if things are quite challenging or if you've bottled something up, really is the week to address it. Now, although this card looks a little bit scary, it is only a minor card. So we have to remind ourselves that minor cards are on a minor scale. They can be short-lived. Yes, it might cause some heartache and upset and tears, but we all need to go through that at some point. But this card has a very quick energy around it. So what you're going through, this isn't going to linger, going on and on and on. Release it. Figure out for yourself what you need to release, what you need to let go of, and what you need to admit to be able to start that healing process. And last but not least, Pisces. Knight of Pentacles, Pisces. And I've just remembered I've missed out Sagittarius, so I'm going to come back to that after this. Pisces, Knight of Pentacles. Slow progress for you, Pisces. Now, you may not be wanting things to be 100 miles an hour. This is a slow and steady pace, Pisces. Things are getting moving for you. Things are improving for you, but it's just at a slower rate than perhaps what you want. Patience is needed. This card is great if you're looking for someone who is reliable, who is stable, who is committed. Perhaps it's yourself that is committing to something now, particularly within a work or a financial situation. There is much joy to be had with a slow progress at the start. Just rest assured that stability, security, and a solid foundation is being formed around you this week. So let's pop back to Sagittarius because I forgot those. Sorry. Sagittarius this week, the Six of Pentacles. It's about sharing and caring. Now, you may be involved in charity work or voluntary work this week, Saggies, or you